What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, that means you're new. I'm Mark. What's good with y'all? Go check out my other videos. Check them out. Check them out. But first, stay on this one. So I think this is going to be a little informative video here. Nice little informative video. Nothing too crazy, you know. But single action versus double action. What is the difference between the two? And I'll even throw in there why it might be somewhat important to know the difference. So just that way, you guys can see we are indeed clear. Ooh, there we are. We are indeed clear. So, single action. What is a single action firearm? What does that mean, right? So, a common example of a single action firearm, or at least a more modern one that you would find, would be the Ruger LCP I have. A maybe a bit older, example would be the 1911, right? Of course, you got the Heritage Rough Rider. So any single action revolver, that means you have to pull the hammer back each time before you can pull the trigger. Why is that? Is there something about single action guns that the hammer has to be back? Yes, 100%. Because pulling that trigger, we always double check around here, guys. Do not be afraid to double check. Because pulling that trigger is simply just dropping that hammer. So, why does this matter? Why does it matter that you know the difference between single action versus double action? Is there anything wrong with single action? Is there anything wrong with double action? Well, we're going to talk about it, right? So, with single action firearms, in this particular case, let's say you were to have a light strike. Okay, so how would you fix that? With a double action, you can, in the case of a light strike, just pull the trigger again. You can pull that trigger again, and the hammer is going to go back and fall. So, why does this matter? Well, in the event of a light primer strike, you are going to have to tap rack if it's a semi-auto. If it's a revolver, just pull the hammer back again, and then pull the trigger again. The cylinder should have rotated, so that way you're on to a new round. Look, guys, I know this isn't going to be a very long video, but I also know I haven't posted in getting close to a week now, and I feel bad. I do feel bad because I do have a ton of video ideas. Not a ton, but, like 10, some more that I haven't even, gotten to write down yet, but have been laying around in my head for a while. Besides the point, my whole point is simply that I wanted to make sure to drop something for you guys. So, back to single action. Is there anything inherently wrong with single action firearms? No. It's just important to understand how the firearm operates, and why it's important to understand that is in the event of a malfunction. So I understand a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, that's just a light primer strike. That's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, on the range, a light primer strike is not that big of a deal, guys. That's very obvious. Nobody's disagreeing with you guys there. What I'm simply saying, though, is in the event of a life-endangering situation, a light primer strike might kill you. So what is the difference in timing here is always double check, or in this case, triple check, because I've done it like 3 or 4 times. Light primer strike. Or what was quicker? What was quicker? Tell me. I dare you to tell me that the first one was quicker. You would be a liar. You would know that you are being just completely dishonest. So that's why this is somewhat important to know the difference. Double action. If you guys haven't figured out exactly what double action means, it simply means that when you pull the trigger, it is pulling the hammer back and dropping it. Single action is the hammer has to be pulled back for you to pull the trigger and it be dropped. Double action, you can just pull the trigger and it pulls the hammer back and drops it. So, is there a benefit to either one? Well, yes, with this benefit of double action, you can, in the event of a light primer strike, whether it's with revolvers, whether it's semi-autos, and yes, I know those weren't my best trigger pulls. Don't roast me in the comments, guys. I feel like I can already read them right now, even though obviously I can't. But The whole point that I'm getting at is it's important to know how your firearm functions, how it works, and simply just, in the event of a malfunction, know how to clear it, or at least how to get yourself back in the fight quickest, which I think those are synonymous in this case, if not they're the same thing. But with that being said, I think that about wraps it up for this video. Again, guys, I know it's not a very long video, and believe me, I wish I could do some of the longer videos I have ready, but I just can't right now. So with that being said, y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, hit all and. Whether or not you agree with me, actually, I don't think you can disagree with me on this one. This is one of those informative videos. After all, there is no disagreeing with me. But whether or not you like single action or double action better, let me know. Single action, double action, or do you prefer, like what I have right here with this FN-FNX 45 Tactical, a single double action firearm? Go ahead and comment down below. Just, I don't know, comment it down below. Why not, guys? Make sure to check out all my other videos. Y'all make sure to stay legal, stay safe, stay dangerous. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.